Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
This is what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles, compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles, go take care of your business. Success Chronicles, it's deeper than just winning. Success.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chip Baker coming to you from the Texas High School Coaches Association Coaches Clinic. Have an amazing coach with us, Coach Moffett. A great guy. Been blessed and fortunate to do some really neat things. Been doing hard working for a long time.
Yes, sir. You're 30.
Yeah.
You're 30.
Wow.
Starting year 31.
That's awesome. So I just wanted to highlight him, hang out with him, talk life and success in hopes that we can share some of this to help you viewers that's checking us out. And so, Coach, tell us a little bit about, your journey and what's gotten you to where you are now and what you're doing now.
Right. So currently I'm the athletic director in Hayes, Consolidated ISD, right between San Marcos and Austin. I've been on the job for two and a half months or so. Culmination of 30 years as a football coach and an assistant coach and a coordinator and all the stuff that you do along the way. Started in Conroe, got to work with you a little bit back in the day, and finished in Austin and in Fredericksburg, and now we're back in Hayes. So just blessed to be doing this career. Love coaching and love kids and love coaches.
You said the magic L word.
Yeah.
Love.
Yes, sir.
And just in seeing you throughout your career, like that's evident.
I appreciate that.
Like it's been evident, like you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see the difference.
That's a huge
You can see the difference in like the product shows from love. Right. And if you can do that, everybody around you gets better, including most importantly yourself, so that you can help others.
No question.
But I know you've been blessed to be around some pretty great coaches to learn from, pretty great situations. What's one, probably the best tip of advice that you've received that has helped you get where you are?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've gotten from my mentors and the people I work with, I'm blessed to work with a ton of great coaches. I was blessed to play for a great staff at Arlington High School growing up. Michael Bryan, Andy Lester, Mike Stovall, those guys, man. Those guys. And the thing that they did back then, they might not have said it, that they loved you, but they showed you that they loved you. Yeah. And service. That's the thing that's kind of last 10 years of my career. I think early in your career when you're chasing a coordinator job or you're chasing your first head coaching job, I think naturally, just like children, you're a little more selfish than you probably ought to be. And it's about you until that light bulb goes off and you understand it's about all these kids and learning how to serve kids. And for me, it was my Christian walk as well. Right? It was understanding how to be a coach is a mission field, and how if we're going to do it, we got to do it like he'd do it, right? And so that whole washing the feet mentality, and that's hard for young coaches, young men, me, to understand that that's what it's about. And so I think for me, that's the best advice I got, from all those guys I mentioned, plus all the guys I've worked with since, is just love them and serve them. And don't let it get anything in the way.
I apologize. That was so good. I had to give you some sound effects. Woo! I had to give you some sound effects so damn. So, you're head coach, athletic director, been doing some great things. If there's a guy, lady, person that wants to be in your shoes and do some of the things that you're doing, what's a tip of advice that you would give them?
I would just say work hard and make it about everybody else, because it's not about you. And that's like I mentioned to you. It's just hard to understand that, because you want to climb that ladder, you want to put yourself, and I think a lot of coaches have shared with me, be the best where you are. Don't worry about where you want to be. Be the best where you are. Certainly you always look to those things. You have goals, you have dreams, you have a plan, but I think it's all about being the best you can where you are, and just be, you know, all the things. Everybody's got different personalities. I learned this when we were in Conroe. Alan Sapp and I were completely different personalities.
Yeah.
He was more of a type B, and I was more of a type A. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. We need to coexist. So figure out who you are in terms of the organizational, logistical, whatever you do, and be really good at that type of personality that you are, and then be willing to adapt and be willing to do anything. You know, I think that's the thing that gets out is and the other thing I'd give young coaches advice is, we do this a lot. THSCA board of directors, most of us are football coaches, right? Be a great basketball coach. Be a great track coach.
Yeah.
Be a great baseball coach. Don't
be a great teacher.
Treat it. Be a great teacher in the classroom. I think that's the biggest thing. And the thing that young coaches need to know is that we don't hire head coaches. Coaches don't hire head coaches. Superintendents, principals, assistant principals, assistant superintendents are the people who hire coaches.
Yeah.
So you got to shine in front of them.
Yeah.
You can shine in front of coaches all you want. We love each other. We're going to take care of each other.
I love that.
But you got to make an impact in front of administrators. And how do you do that? You do that in the classroom by being a great.
I love it, coach.
Everything you do. So
I love it.
I don't know if that's good advice or not.
No, that's great. That's great advice. I have a shirt. I was looking at my shirt. Well, I have a shirt, and the saying that I have is opportunities bring opportunities.
Right.
And, you know, you just like vividly explain that. You know, be where your feet are planted, you know, and be in the moment right now.
Right.
Have a good time with where you are right now. And I can tell you, in my career and opportunities I've had, it hadn't been because Chip Baker's been the most qualified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you know, I don't have a problem saying that, but it's been because, like, the opportunities, like you said, people have seen me like be in the moment and enjoying what I'm doing and not worrying about title or any of that. Like, I'm just glad to be here.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
You know.
No, I get it. And the other thing I'd want to add to that is that be vulnerable and be willing to own it.
Sir.
Own your mistakes and be vulnerable and be willing to say sorry. You're sorry. I think that's a hard thing for humans for us to do, is to admit we did something wrong, because there's such a standard, there's such a high expectation put on all of us in our field to be perfect, to be great, to be and what we learn in our Christian walk is we're failed in every opportunity.
Thank God for forgiveness and grace.
No question.
My gosh. Well, again, I just want to say thank you. And before we finish, I'd love for you to give an opportunity to say where people can follow you and check you out and show you some love with all the amazing things you have going on.
Yeah, sure. So I'm on Twitter at Coach L Moffett. Coach L Moffett on Twitter, and that's kind of my main thing. Of course, HSCA ISD. We've got all kinds of social media platforms as well. It's normally at HSCA ISD. So I'd love to have some more followers and love to accentuate what we got going on in Hayes for sure.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks again for taking the time to come interview with me, and thank you guys for checking out this session. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Go get it.